look at the rise of faith without authority, there is a growing phrase you hear everywhere. I am spiritual, but not religious. And on the surface, that sounds thoughtful. It sounds independent. It sounds self-aware. But we need to examine what it actually produces. Okay? What does this produce? Spirituality without structure is often become emotional without discipline. All right? An emotion without discipline does not build stable life. There must be discipline. Go ask around. You'll be surprised. Okay? So, let's walk through this carefully. As we know that many young men today will say that they believe in something, like something great in the sky. They believe in the energy. They believe that there's a purpose for manifestation, higher consequences. But they reject institutions like church doctrine, traditions, spiritual authority. And why? Because institutions have failed in visible ways. Scandals, hypocrisy, abuse of power. Leaders turning their church members to people that worship them personally. And those failures are real. But rejecting corruption is not the same as rejecting structure entirely. They're two different things, okay? Structure is not the enemy here. Structure is containment. And a river without bank does not become free. It becomes flood, moving anywhere without any direction. And many modern spiritual approaches remove the bank. When truth becomes self-defined, correction becomes offensive. When morality becomes flexible, then discipline will become optional. When faith becomes individualized preferences, accountability will disappear. Nobody holds you accountable. That may feel empowered in the short term, but in the long term, it produces instability. Because if your beliefs change every time your emotions change, you do not have conviction. All you have is mood alignment. All right? Now, I want you to hear this. Maybe it will make sense to you. A coach's job is to coach you, to mold you, and to correct you. What does a teacher do? To impart knowledge and to correct students. A mentor to correct and discipline. Correction is not oppression. Correction is formation. Formation is a structure, and I hope you get that. When you remove correction from spiritual development, you remove maturity. And without maturity, you get self-centered spirituality. And that, my friend, is a spirituality that serves comfort, not truth. Faith that comforts but never confronts, that faith is not complete. It is incomplete. If your spiritual system never challenges you, if that spiritual system never demands discipline from you, never call you for higher, that is not forming you. It is affirming you. And affirmation without transformation is stagnation. So, the answer to the problem is not blind obedience to broken institutions. The answer is accountability, transparent, moral-grounded leadership. That's what you should demand for, okay? We need to understand that we cannot confuse rejection of abuse with rejection of structure. They are two different things. Because if we do, we raise a generation that believes deeply, but they will be inconsistent. They will be emotionally passionate, but morally unstable. And instability cannot sustain culture, okay? My name is Caleb Adediji. If this challenges you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.